Blinky door, show me your secrets. The city. What? Really? Oh. The map just restarts here. Okay. That's fair enough, I suppose. That's kind of weird. That's a really weird way of doing it, considering that wasn't the case in, like, that wasn't the case in the original, like, the new game. So, that's kind of strange. Will you please just stop shooting rockets for just one moment? Give me that supercharge. You know, that inevitable power which is going to be better than flying faster. Yeah, that one. Of course we find something else, but, you know. Maybe someone out there has used the flying faster power-up for good use. But I am not that person, unfortunately. Don't you dare hit me. I can destroy you, but that doesn't mean you can destroy me. I refuse to let that happen. I must destroy everyone. Because I hate your shapes. Die, shape. Everything looks a lot more rounder in the classic version as well. Which, I think it's because the art style just... I don't know, like, in the art style of the modern version, everything looks like it has corners. Like, every single character is not just as rounded as compared to the shapes used in the modern version. Or the classic version, rather. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Wow. I don't care about your things. But I do care about the large amount of things you are throwing at me. So I guess in a way I do actually care about your things and I lied and I'm sorry. It's also sometimes kind of hard to differentiate between background and walls, but oh well. Like I wasn't actually sure if this was a wall or not, what I'm flying in front of, but that's fine. They just drop giant health power-ups all the time anyway, so it doesn't really matter what is a wall or what isn't. Because in the end I'm indestructible anyway. And a booster module has been created for me. Is there any doors in here? Yeah, there is. Huh, I missed that one. Not really sure how, but somehow it was hiding from me. I won't go with it. Ooh boy. Don't you dare. Those guys are terrifying. These guys, they just have like the projectiles of death. That's not very nice. I'm just a small girl. I'm just a small girl trying to save the world of Townsville. Which might as well be the entire world. I don't actually remember them actually ever going outside of Townsville. I know they traveled through time, but that's about it. Oh, give me that health. My health wasn't looking too peachy. God, the city is a nightmare compared to the caves and the other areas. I wonder if those very, very small seeming rooms in the caves are actually just entryways to the other areas as well. That might make more sense than what I was thinking, because those would have to be really, really small rooms. I'm just gonna dash into your missiles and kill you with it. That's how it feels to have all those missiles in your face. Now you know. Reflect on that. I'm gonna check on these doors to see if any of these are save rooms. Doesn't look like it so far. A lot of doors leastways, so that's kind of neat if you like doors. Commentary. I'll go through the bottom left one just to see where this actually leads. Oh, back to the sewers. One of the map is then back in... Oh no, what? Why can I see the city through here? But not... Oh god, I'm confused now. What door did I go through? Oh, right, oh, so the blinking doors, I guess, are just sort of teleporters in a way. Oh, that makes sense. Maybe that other blinky door then actually leads to the bottom right? Or maybe it leads to the caves over there, but I'm just gonna clear this room out because there's an item in here. Might as well just clear this room while I'm here anyway. Might as well go through it. It is neat how they're like changing, like just adding a few more things in this new game plus type thing. Like it's definitely harder, and it just has a few things which weren't in like the main game, which I quite enjoy. It's nice. It gives it just a little bit more of a reason to actually replay through it just to see what the extra things are. It's good. Well done, Powerpuff Girls. I'm still kind of scared though, because everything hurts so much right now. Like we have the less damage power up, but they are doing a pretty good job at being scary. Oh, now I can equip 2 boosters at once. Give me that supercharge. I'm gonna see if one of these is a save room. That would be pretty nice. Please? Hey! And it's filled with enemies. Thanks, game. Thanks for making me feel safe by putting the safe room icon right there and then just filling it with nastiness. At least it was actually a save room, so I have to give him that one, but still, that was not nice. God, where should I go? There's so much stuff to go through. But it's cool. We haven't been playing for too long, so it would be a bit silly if we beat this mode in like 5 minutes. So the more things, the merrier after. I'll just go through this. Red 1. Fight wall. Now, fight that. Oh, that thing killed itself. That's kind of sad. It just went right into that force field and destroyed itself. Didn't even care. Okay, that goes back again, and I guess I'm just gonna go to the right, really. Where else should I go? Get destroyed by my powers of bubbles! God. Were these enemies even in the main game? Like, some of these I don't really remember, but then again, it doesn't help that everything is a circle. It doesn't help at all when it comes to trying to remember which enemies you've seen and which ones you haven't seen, but I don't remember these attacks, but I might be wrong, though. Get in here, wave beam. Quick charge. Man, that charges so quickly. Look at how much I can just shoot by charging it for just such a small amount of time. It's lovely. So nice. And I'm guessing that might be the booster module that I saw a minute ago, like in the bottom right there, which is going to give me the extra damage on all attacks thing, which is probably going to be what I'm going to be using again because it worked out quite well the last time. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, another perfect knockout. Let's just destroy these things before you actually say that, please. I would be pretty appreciative of that. Because there's so many things. Power attacks. Yup. There we go. Do more damage with all attacks. It's better in my opinion. Because I do a lot of normal attacks and not really that many charge attacks. Even with the faster charge, it's good, but it's not really good enough. Because in a lot of situations, the normal attacks just seem to work so well. And it makes me less tempted to use charge attacks. The charge attacks are really, really good against bosses, though, but again, I'd rather have stronger attacks. I'm guessing the stronger attacks would work for the projectiles of the charge attack, because the supercharge, I think, adds more projectiles, if I remember the description correctly. But it doesn't say anything about damage, so I don't know which one would be more useful in that sense. And I'm wondering if it'll cost more energy to shoot more projectiles as well. I'm not actually sure about that. But either way, having more damage just in general just seems to be ever so slightly better than having charge attacks, even if the charge attacks are more effective at that point. And another maximum health increase. Our health is looking pretty good again, so things are becoming a lot less worrisome as we move on. Another booster module. We're getting there. A locked door above us, so we're not going there, unfortunately. But there's enough rooms to destroy right here. So many enemies, though. Definitely looks like there's a lot more enemies per room to take care of right now in this mode. Because look at this. Like in this part, it would have been... On the one hand, it would have been good to have, like, to use Blossom's, like, charge attack, which attacks in 2 directions and just fly in the middle there. But at the same time, it's like... You punch 3 times and everything's dead. So why would you? It doesn't seem good enough to charge it. And there's a blinky door over here. I'm just gonna see where this blinky door actually leads because I'm curious. And it leads there, which isn't great, to be honest. I mean, it is a place where I want to go, but it's a place where I want to go a little bit later. I'll go through there eventually again because I kind of want to go in the bottom left over here to just continue this voyage. See where this leads. I will go back to the caves again eventually, and it's nice to have the teleporter there, but not right now, unfortunately. Though it may seem, it does look like I might have to do it regardless, just because there's not going to be many places left here to go because of all those key 5 doors. I don't think I have 5 keys. Otherwise, they wouldn't be so locked. Jeez, stop it. Stop hurting me. My power is really low right now. Ooh, that's actually quite bad. I can't. I'd rather destroy that force field than the enemies. I'm not gonna lie. Oop. Okay, let's see how we can do this. Okay, there's a power up right there, which is good. And we just got some power to destroy these things as well, so all is well. And we're full again. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep going left. It looks like we'll just make a full circle that way, and we'll have cleared a whole bunch of rooms by doing so. So that does seem quite nice. Shooty shooty. Eggs and booty. And punch it. I should probably just punch more, even with like Buttercup, even if her attacks are seemingly stronger, to just put everything in line and try to stay away as much as possible. I think just punching the first enemy might actually be pretty good for even the lines of enemies as well, just because you can like use the chain reaction to just kill a whole bunch of them really quickly that way. But just for the funsies, I'm just gonna do charge attack. Whoop. It is good though. It might not be extremely effective, but it's extremely satisfying. And that's one thing to keep in mind. It's one thing to always do as much as possible to just use the most satisfying attacks, even if they're not super useful or anything. Like, if they're satisfying enough to use, then you might as well use them as much as possible. I know there's a save room down here, so I'm just gonna grab that. And of course it's filled with junk. The save rooms are not nice in this mode though. They are just all filled with nasty things. But that's not gonna stop me, unfortunately. Afraid you're gonna need a little bit more than that. Yeah, that door is basically the perfect door because it goes to like 15 areas I all want to have connected in terms of cleared up rooms. And yeah, perfect knockout. Can I charge and then change characters midway? Oh yeah, I can. That's kind of useful. I took a lot of damage there. Oh well, whatevs. I'm sure we'll get a health power up soon, and if not, then I'll just go back to that save room. God, this attack is useless against these guys. Like, Bubble seems to be pretty good against bosses, but not so good against just general things. Yeah. And then Buttercup's charge attack seems really good against these guys. Booster module. Okay, so this should have fixed that. So I think I'm actually gonna go back through the save room and actually just get all my health back again, and then just go to that door on the left right there to make sure that I have done the entire sewers. Just ignore these guys. They're not really a problem right now. And onwards we go to that one room I haven't visited yet, which is to the left, I believe. Somehow I didn't get hit there. Is that the door? No, it's the one above me. There we go. What is this room, and what does it have? It has boxes, is what it does. Boxes and balls. My worst 2 foes. My only 2 foes. And some lock things. So I'm guessing there's another key somewhere. Maybe there's gonna be some fat loot. I would like some fat loot. Would be annoying if you got here without power and had to go back somewhere just to get power again and then open everything again, and ugh. That sounds tedious, but fortunately our power was looking pretty good. How do I get up there though? I want the things, but how do I get the things which I want? Ah, is there another door? Is another blinky door? Oh no. Okay, so the one below me leads to the city. The one to the right leads to that one, I think. So, where does the one in the bottom right lead to? I can't imagine it leads to that one because that wouldn't make any sense. I guess I'm just going back to the city, really. There's not much I can do here, I don't think. I don't know what else I would do here, because it doesn't look like there's any secret doors here. So I'm hoping the city has some magical blinky doors which lead me to places where I want to be. And that is not the door I was looking for. I want that one. try and find some cool stuff. There's another power power-up. And I want those power-ups. I want as much power as possible because I am kind of running low in this difficulty. I mean, I'm getting a lot of health power-ups, but I'm not getting that many power things. Which, you know, is kind of nice because survival is a little bit more important than shooting things because I can always just punch them if I need to, but you know, I do like punching things a lot. God, that attack is so strong against enemies, just normal enemies. Where is that lock? Or the key, rather. This is more of a key, I suppose. There is the lock. Give me that health. And back we go. It looks like we're going to go to the right from now on. Because everything else doesn't really lead anywhere. Boing. What? Oh, that was mean. Oh, that's also mean. Give me that wave beam. God. Everything I said about charge attacks, I was completely wrong when it came to Buttercup because her charge attack is ridiculous. And her charge attack just seems to be so much stronger than everyone else's charge attack. Just to normal enemies, at least. I don't know how it is against bosses, but I might have to just randomly try that the next time I fight a boss, which shouldn't take too much longer, I assume, because it's been a while since I fought a boss. Die, killer robots. And give me that, whatever it is. It's probably not something I want right now, but... Generator. Oh, that's the one which gives me power back, which I guess might be useful. I don't know how fast it is, or if it's just like all the time as well. Let's get rid of that one for a moment. Like, it's not very fast. Or is it like with attacks? I'm not sure if it... it says over time. But... like, I'm using the background, like that black line, as more of a reference right now to see how fast it's going, and... is it moving? I don't think it even is. Maybe I need to be like in a room somewhere. Let's try it in the next room. Maybe if there's just enemies around, maybe that'll work, but... it really doesn't seem worthwhile. It just doesn't seem very good at all. Yeah, I'm gonna go back with my damage thing. Like, even if it's only minor damage, it's better than power, which doesn't actually seem to be going up at all, so... better take the better one than the worser one. Die, rockets. Die, other things. Everything must explode violently. And then I will be happy and safe. Mostly safe. But also very, very happy. Buttercup never looks very happy, unfortunately. But, you know. As long as she's safe, then everything's good. There's a door here. Trying to figure out where the locks were, but that was a health module? It just looked like a power-up to me. I'm just being blind to power-ups right now. I was like, oh, that's just another health up. Fine. My health was looking a bit low, and now it'll be a little bit less low, but now it's entirely filled instead, which is so much better. I think I'm going to the right, because it looks like we're gonna have to go back regardless anyway. Ah! These rooms are confusing me. I guess one downside of charge attacks as well is that they just cost a lot more energy than normal attacks. And then we get that power up and boom, we've got full energy again. I should just complain about my bars more. Just like, oh, my health's a bit low. Boom, massive health power up. Same thing with power-ups, it's incredible. Yeah, the key to beating this game, whining a lot. I have figured it out, it all makes sense now. You bots are toast because fire. Oh my god. Look at rooms like this though. This, I'm pretty sure, was not in the normal game where it's just like, oh yeah, here's 14,000 lasers all flying at you at once. Good luck. Booster module. At least you have Blossom, who just destroys the world easily. Where should I go? Where should I go? I guess I'm going up. I guess I am going up. I'd say I'd have a choice, but not really. Charge, charge, charge. Whoop. Like, I charge for like a second, and it's good enough. It just destroys worlds, destroys entire continents filled with destruction robots made by the evil Mojo Jojo. And then there's the normal attack, which just seems to be awful, comparatively. I'm not really sure why, though. Like, why is the normal attack seemingly so much weaker against just normal enemies? Give me that. One more to increase max health, which is good. There's a door there. One of these doors has to lead to a save room. There's too many doors in this room not to have one leading to a save room. And look at me being wrong. I could go left and just try to link up the map that way. I think I might do that, actually. Because this is quite a large area. The town is very, very large. The city of Townsville has a very large city area. And like this place is just so much bigger than the sewers and the caves were from the looks of things. And filled with a lot more nasty things as well. And a key. I want that key. I want that key very, very badly. I also want all those enemies to fly into a force field and kill themselves, and they were very compliant to that wish. I'm pretty okay with that. Ooh. But we keep going. That stream is terrifying. I should not get hit as much just so that stream doesn't appear as much. Jeez. Terrifying stream. It's like the game wants you not to get hit as much and tries to enforce that by making the screams just... Ugh. It's strange, really. Because it very much looks like the game does want to kill me. A lot of the time, it's doing a pretty good job at trying to destroy my being right here. Give me that key. Key number 4. Still not 5, and pretty much every door we're seeing is a 5 door. I don't even remember the last door that had a 4 on it, but whatever. Collect 3 more to unlock another booster slot. Whoop. I don't think there's more than one door on this side, so I'm not really sure why I was on the map for that one. But we continue. All these rooms are kind of looking the same to me right now. I'm not sure if that's just me or if that is just what it is right now. I guess it doesn't help that it's just really, really big rooms, all with the same color scheme and the same enemies. And every now and then there'll just be this lock, but that's about it, really. And looking forward to the factory is all I'm saying. The factory is probably going to be pretty silly, just in terms of things that we're going to be fighting, because the city is already pretty crazy in terms of stuff. But you know, that's how you make a game. You gradually make the game more and more difficult, and that's what they did. But then you give me health power-ups, and all is good. All is forgiven. Can you be the last one? Thank you. Wow, that pretty much linked up everything immediately. Well, that's good. Yeah, these were just 2 really big, really rectangular rooms, which took up pretty much the entire area I was missing, so that works. Let's see if we can get that last room. See if there's any fun things in there. Show me the fun. I'm just gonna fly past these. These guys can't do anything to me anyway. Or that one can. That's interesting. Not really sure how you managed to do that, considering I was dashing the entire time, but sure, why not? Everything explodes with the power of Blossom. This room is entirely empty. Okay. At least we cleared it, I suppose. We cleared it of evil, and now there is literally nothing you can do in that room. Why did someone make that room? I don't know. The architect was bored and decided to design a whole city full of pointless rooms. Every now and then, Mojo Jojo would come along and put dangerous super robots in there. He made so many as well. Like, can you imagine making this many robots without anyone noticing? Because I believe he, like, has his lair in the city. Like, how did he do that? How did he make all these things without anyone noticing? He must be incredibly smart. Where do I go? Okay, it's at the top right over there. Found another blinky door at least, but I can't go through it. And pretty much regardless of where it leads, it's the place where I want to go, so I'm pretty much forced to go back through that door at some point, I'm pretty sure. But that's fine, that's what the key mechanic is for after all. To show you where the doors are, but not to immediately let you through. Is this a door? Yep. Up, up, and then just the first right door, really. We're getting places. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely we're finding those keys. Once we find key number 5, we can go through like a million more doors, but you know, until then we're just gonna go with the rooms we got. What is this room? Oh my god. Just rockets everywhere. And then there's that guy. Who's like, yeah, I exist. I exist to be slightly in your way. I hope it's not too much of a problem. But if it is, let me know and then I'll stop. And then he just sort of explodes. Kind of like those guys will right now. Wow. Oh! See what you've missed and what's coming. Cool. Oh, well, that's a very small amount of stuff that I missed, apparently. Oh, well, this is probably the factory. And honestly, I've not missed that much. Like, most of it seems to be pretty explored right now. But it's nice to have the map nonetheless. It's nice to have a general idea how much is still going to be around. I'm a bit curious though, because it says 10 keys, and most of the doors I've seen is 5, and after that is pretty much only the factory, so I'm a bit curious about where the remaining 5 keys are, unless Mojo Jojo just has like this boss rush room waiting for me, where each one just has a key inside it. I guess that might actually be the case, thinking about it. Because we've only seen one boss so far. And other than that, it's just been normal enemies all over the place. There's another one down. Right, so... left, right, left, left, and then just through the door, and that should be pretty much the only place we have left to go right now, I think. At least the only place we can go right now. So, like, left, and then... I think I have to go through this door. That one, yeah. Navigating places is hard, okay? I don't know how to do it. Games are difficult, and I'm bad at maps. I think I just got hit there, even though I was dashing.